Welcome back to our Restos. You'll probably not guess what we're fixing. Actually, you probably will do, because one, that's why you're here. Two, it's right here. A Range Rover. Again! I'm sure more things on this break quicker than I can actually get around to fixing them. So, the joys though of a 100 grand luxury car. So, got to be in it to win it. Well, you don't win much, to be honest. Let's just fix it. So, what we're fixing today? Well, when my mate took us on a test drive over in Northern Ireland, when he was looking at it on my behalf, this camera down here stopped working. Now, I don't even use them. They're there, they're a novelty. I have never once used it. But it doesn't work, and that annoys me. And I like the car, and everything must work. So guess what we're doing? We're fixing it. Joys. So what do you need? We need a camera. Because of this, I bought a used one. I'm not sure that was a good idea, because they seem to fail by suffering water ingression. So this one here is probably already sort of, 10 odd years advance of that, but whatever, we'll give it a go. You can buy Chinese ones, but again, I don't know if I trust that, although some people say they are the same cameras, the Chinese make them anyway, I'm not sure. Or you could go and buy a genuine one, if possible. Probably set you back a few £100, but I'm not sure. This here, I managed to get in the end for £50 off eBay. So we'll give it a go. It's the same camera for either side. I'll put the part number for mine in the description, but they are different. I'm sure there's different variants over time, especially between other Range Rovers. So the L405 might use 1 or 2 variants, but I've seen at least 4 different variants throughout the Land Rover cars of sort of 2013 onwards. So, yeah. So, what happens if your camera's broken? This. How do we fix it? We're going to pull the bumper off. So, let's get to that. So, step 1 is we want to remove the grille. So, that's done by these little fasteners up here. So, pull the centre of the clips out, and the whole clip comes up. There we go. And then this should just pull forward. Turns out they're so tight, I just broke the grille. Great, you have to put that part back on. So it's just a push clip. That's all it is. Just pull it. Until your grille breaks, apparently. That won't come out. Right, put it somewhere safe where you can't break it anymore. So we've got these 4 8mm, which we'll do at a later date. So next up, let's get the wheels off and get the arch lines out. So next up, we want to undo these screws here, and then you've got trim clips around. Now, some of these are already out because I've been doing other repair videos. So pop all these trim clips out in a minute, and these screws, and get this one here pulled out. So on this side, this one here was fixed correctly, because that is attached to that. The other side it wasn't. So we also need to undo these fixings here as well then. Yep, so the 2 screws, there and there, go through to the inner arch liner. Right, next step then is going to be, you now need to undo these 3 wiring connectors, because they do the parking sensors, cameras and whatnot on the front. So you have to disconnect them, so a bumper can drop. And also, by the looks of this, we need to pop them off of the brackets. Well, actually, the male sides are here, so it should be fine. Ideal. Well, it looks like to be. That's probably parking sensors, and those 2 are probably the cameras. So we'll do that second, and then just for future reference, that bolt there is one of our bolts we need to undo for the bumper on this side. One. 2. 3. Right, that's that harness that way. So that's the wiring on this side disconnected. Perfect. So on this side, we've got our 2 wash jet hoses here. These two. Don't actually matter which one goes in which, but we need to disconnect them. So they should just pull apart. He says they've got these little quick releases on them. I think they're quick releases, not, they might just be swivels. Oh yeah, they are. So give them a tug. Undone they come. Sorted. Now you see how it's not gushing out? And that's because it's already lowered to the level that it doesn't need to gush out anymore, thanks to this leak. So that's that done. Now we might as well undo these 2 bolts that I said about earlier. Boop, 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 boop. I'll get in there or not this? Ooh. Just. Right, that's that undone. Next step's quite a simple one. Pop off these fasteners, which are just 1/4 turn fasteners for the front cover here. And that should pull off. Slide off the front here. There we go. So that will reveal our next 2 Torx fasteners, just down here, either side of the toe and eye. They are T30s. So next step is to pop the bumper off the wing, which literally just pops out very carefully. He says, yeah, just like that. There we go. And the clips are intact, nice. So, release both sides of the bumper. So now the whole bumper's getting a bit loose. So now we should be on to our last 4. I'm not sure they're bolts or screws yet, but I've got 3 8mm and a 10mm. I don't like whoever's been here before. Now, if I'm not mistaken here, theoretically now, the bumper, we've got a few little clips here. This isn't going to help it, it's stuck here. Push down, push down these clips. Now, it's handy to have something to put the bumper on once you take it off. There we go. Easy as that. That wasn't actually too bad. So hiding right down there is our camera, and there's the other side one. So they should be pretty easy to pop out. We literally just put these tabs to the side, and then the whole thing should pull out. Let's pull the camera out. Someone has glued the connector on. Absolute heathens. Then installation is basically reverse of removal. Pop it back in. And away we go again. One knackered, glued together camera removed, hopefully. So obviously you have to connect back up the washers in the wiring. Let's see if they work. So that still doesn't work. Let's try swap the cameras around. So both washer jets work. Let's just make sure it doesn't leak out now. But so far, seems good. Camera doesn't work. Swap the cameras over, they're working now. Don't know why. And there we have it, camera replaced. I really didn't need to because I don't use it. But you know, you press that button and it comes up with a little blue square, no camera. It's just annoying. It's like, I know it's done 113,000 miles. It is now, what's this one, 12 years old. Things are going to stop working. But I like to maintain, over-maintain, and fix. So this thing's had a lot of that already, and there's still quite a bit more to come, sadly. So yeah, hope this video was some kind of use to you guys. Of course, you can just swap the cameras over, try it that way, check the plugs in the inner wing there. But overall, not a difficult job. Probably easier than expected, to be honest. It's just a shame that someone was there with mine before and they glued the connector onto the camera. So I had to butcher his camera apart to get it open. But yeah, ignoring that, job's a good one. So if you seem to have an L405 and you like to repair it, or need to repair it more commonly, then why not stick around? I've got plenty more videos on this particular car. Plenty more coming because it's a Range Rover. And yeah, there's going to be no shortage of that. So thank you for watching. Obviously, comment, tell me what you've done differently. Drop me a like if you like the video. If you don't like the video, the chances are you're not here now anyway, so it really doesn't matter. Subscribe for plenty more. I've been Jordan. I'll see you next time. Cheers.